everyone. Welcome back to another Tech Talk session with me, Tripti Sinha, your host from Tech Jobs Fair. We are about to dive into a very exciting discussion today. I hope you have already seen our title and you kind of have an idea of what's going to happen today. But we have our special guest, Mr. Andrew, who is going to share more insights on what we are about to discuss today. But before that, with 15 years of experience in multi-asset CFD financial industry, Andrew held senior sales roles and consulted before joining Exness in 2022 as a trading training specialist. He creates onboarding experiences, develops training programs, and produces educational content using videos and audio editing skills that he has. Also, he's passionate about the industry's dynamic nature and driven by helping others succeed. So, Andrew, thank you so much for joining us. We are so pleased to have you here today. How are you doing?
Yeah, hey there. Hi there, everybody. Tripti, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to come in as well. To be honest, I am pumped to be here and share some game-changing insights in this with this incredible audience that we've got with us today. And also share my story with you.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. We are super, super excited to know what you have for us. But right before we get into the discussion or you discuss the topic with us, let's take a moment to uncover your inspiring journey so far. If you could share a little more about yourself with us.
Yeah, again, thank you guys. So, I actually started my career in property sales and lettings, and I worked in the UK for around about 9 years. When I moved to Cyprus in 2009, my sister, who was actually in recruitment at the time, suggested that I look into the FinTech industry, bearing in mind that I was in property in sales and lettings, and then coming into the FinTech industry. I thought, why not? Let's just look into it. At first, you know what? I was hesitant, but I quickly realized the potential of the emerging markets here in Cyprus, and especially in FinTech. And over the years, I've held various roles, as you mentioned, in sales and business development, including positions as head and director as well. I also was a consultant for the industry. But eventually, I discovered my true passion for education and training, which also led me to Exness as well. Now, I'm also passionate about helping others break into this dynamic industry.
That's absolutely wonderful because we need a lot of experts out from the industry helping our aspiring professionals start their journey and their career, right? So thank you so much, Andrew, for sharing your inspirational journey. And I would love to give the stage all to you for letting our viewers know more about Exness and, of course, the misconceptions that we have about fintech industry.
For sure. And again, where I started and began my career, as we mentioned, in property in the UK, which I must admit, I did love it. It was something that I was very passionate about when I was in the UK. But in 2009, when I moved to Cyprus, the property market wasn't as active as I thought it would be. But fortunately for me, as I said, my sister, who was in recruitment at the time, she told me about the growing fintech industry here in Cyprus. And I thought, you know what, why not? How different could it be when I was working with investors in property as well? But little did I know, and this is where I'm going to get real with you guys. Little did I know that the decision, first and foremost, was it did transform my entire professional path with the whole direction of where I wanted to go. But all these experiences that I faced along the way, it did lead me to Exness in 2022. But the fintech industry, it was so much more fast-paced, dynamic, and dare I say, and this is where I said I'm going to get true with you guys, it was complex than I ever imagined. But the challenge, it did hook me as I progressed through the ranks as well. And because of that, I got into this industry. As I said, it was more active market compared to the property at the time in 2009. And honestly, the salaries were attractive too. Plus, I wanted to be here in Cyprus. And I mean, come on, the island is beautiful. And if you do ever get the chance, it is a beautiful island. But what really kept me in the game were two things: technology and people. And the advancements in the financial tech industry, especially at a place like Exness, are incredible. And because of the industry had such a global reach, It had given me the opportunity to travel to different countries as well. Within my the environment that I was working in, the companies that I was working, I was able to travel to these different countries, working across different markets as well. But what stood out was even more about the company's culture. Now, how they treated employees and their clients, it was unmatched. It was like nothing that I had seen before. The level of transparency from top management down made me realize that this is the industry and this is the company that I wanted to be in. So this transition, again, I'm real with you guys. It wasn't easy. I must admit that. But from dealing with clients face to face, and when I was in property on phone conversations, and then transitioning it to phone conversations, in finance, it was a steep learning curve for me. As well as the fintech world comes with its own set of terminologies, platforms, and expectations. I had to put in a lot of hours outside of my working hours to be able to catch up. But again, I'm that kind of a person who thrives under pressure, and the industry, what it offered, I had so much more to learn. So looking back, to be honest, I wish that I did join Exness earlier, because the resources here for growth, learning are unmatched. I hadn't seen it before. So going on to the misconceptions side of it. And one common misconception about the fintech industry is that it operates in this kind of gray area, but this couldn't be further from the truth, especially in a company like Exness. We're highly regulated, transparent, and ethical in everything that we do, in all aspects. So the technology we use and the compliance that we follow are cutting edge, designed not only to protect the company, but also our clients. Fintech today is about so much more than just numbers. It's about driving innovation and building trust. When people hear finance, what they often think about is stockbrokers, Wall Street, or may I even say it, greed. Some people also think of the financial industry being greed. But in reality, as I said, it's far from the truth. The industry is increasingly driven by technology, innovation, and a commitment to ethical behavior. At Exness, regulation and compliance are non-negotiable, especially being a multi-licensed regulated company with different jurisdictions as well. So we strive to both be profitable and ethical, ensuring fairness and transparency in everything that we do. And it's not just about the money on the tech side. There's so much more happening, from AI to blockchain, that makes finance an exciting and evolving field to be in. So when I joined Exness, it wasn't just another job for me. It was a decision that aligned with my values too. First, there was the transparency. Every month we hold open talk meetings where anyone in the company, regardless if you have just started or you've been here for many, many years, this open talk within the company, you can ask these questions to management directly. This open dialogue creates a sense of trust that, to be honest, again, I hadn't experienced anywhere else. Even when I was in the UK, this open transactions with high level management going throughout the whole company, being able to ask these burning questions that you may have. Secondly, the opportunity for growth was immediate. Exness support you in expanding your skills, moving into roles that fit your strength. What I usually say when I do these onboarding training programs is we bring in the best of the best, and we've got a very rigorous onboarding recruitment process, but we bring in the best of the best, but our goal is to make you even better. And that's by offering various different initiatives that we can implement. And then finally, the company's commitment to ethics really stood out to me. We operate with integrity, and that's something that I'm proud of to be part of every single day. So at Exness, we're working with the latest technologies. As I mentioned, AI, blockchain, and we are also big on data. Whatever it is, you name it. Our goal is to create the most seamless, efficient, and secure trading environments possible, and to be recognized as a science-driven tech provider for our clients as well. For developers, I must admit, this is a dream because we provide the tools, the budget, the flexibility to also innovate. You can work on impactful, large-scale projects that push the boundaries of financial technology. So developers are the backbone of innovation in the financial industry. And at Exness, their work directly shapes the future of global markets. In finance, technology isn't just an enabler, it's a driver of transformation. From building sophisticated trading platforms to creating AI-driven systems that analyze real-time financial trends, developers also play a crucial role in the evolution of finance as well. And the opportunity for developers in fintech go beyond just coding, which is another kind of misconception that they think it's just about coding. You're solving complex problems that have real world impact on the global stage. So here at Exness, you'll be part of a large scale project that requires cutting edge technology to drive progress in the financial world. Whether it's creating new algorithms for trading, enhancing cybersecurity, or working with blockchain, the solutions you develop today will shape the future of the finance tomorrow. With every line of code, you're helping to build a more efficient, transparent, and innovative financial system. The challenges are complex, but the rewards, both professionally and personally, are immense. One of the standout aspects of Exness is its commitment to ethics. In an industry where trust is everything, we make sure to adhere to the highest standards of regulatory compliance, which creates a solid foundation for everything that we do. Beyond that, our company's ethical values extend into the corporate social responsibilities as well. Through our CSR initiatives, employees can volunteer for causes like food banks and environmental projects, making a real difference in our communities. Internally, we maintain an open and honest culture through initiatives like our monthly open talk meetings. And to be honest, this week, we're also doing something called an Exness Week, which it gives the opportunity for various different departments to give more information to the whole company about new initiatives that could be coming in the future as well. So that open discussion and communication, this transparency runs throughout the whole organization, even directly from the leadership downwards. So this creates an atmosphere of empowerment and transparency where everyone's voice matters. And again, regardless if you're new or whether you've been here for many years. And we're committed to this work-life balance also that prioritizes employees and their families too. So, as you can see, Exness is more than just a workplace. It's a community. We take care of our employees and their families with perks that go far beyond the office. We offer flexibility, health benefits, and career development opportunities as well. That makes it a place where you can grow both professionally and personally. Plus, the chance to work with cutting-edge technology in a collaborative, open environment is what sets us apart. You're not just a developer here. You're part of something bigger. When you join Exness, you are part of something bigger. So if you're ready to take the next steps in your career and join an industry that is dynamic, rewarding, and always evolving, consider Exness as well. So check out our career page. You can see on your screen some QR codes where we've got a careers page. We've also got a link to my contacts on LinkedIn. And then we've also got Zarina, who also you can find out some more opportunities that are available with Exness as well. But as I wrap up my presentation, part of this discussion, and we will move over to the Q&A section as well. But as I move over to that, there is one last final message that I want you guys to understand is when you join Exness, you do become an Exnessian. So that's my presentation done for you guys. I will move over to the Q&As, and please feel free to put any questions that you may have, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Andrew. I think the presentation was absolutely wonderful. We got the overview of Exness and how they are with the employees and what if anyone wants to join Exness, what they can expect out of it. And I think they already have a little idea about how the environment will be like, because you gave a quite an overview of it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to people questioning or commenting down their queries and questions. Please feel free to shoot your questions on the comment section, and I'm pretty sure Andrew's here to help you. But meanwhile, Andrew, I do have a couple of questions for you.
Yes, please.
So yes, I think the number one question from my end is dependent on the topic, our title. What are some misconceptions about the ethics and transparency of the overall fintech companies, and not just Exness?
Yeah, thanks, Tripti. That's a very good question. And one big misconception about the fintech industry is that, as mentioned, it works in this mysterious gray area as an industry where things are hidden. And in reality, it's the opposite. Companies like Exness, and I'm sure there's other companies as well, but especially with Exness, we are highly regulated and transparent, operating under strict guidelines that protect both clients and the business. And this isn't just about finance anymore. Technologies plays a huge role. As we mentioned, from AI to blockchain, we're constantly innovating to stay ahead of the curve, ensuring our systems are secure, compliant, and ethical. And the industry is evolving fast, and so are the way that we are approaching this transparency as well.
Right. Now, we all know how much AI is coming into play, right?
Mm.
Everybody wants to be an AI expert, at least maybe for personal use, professional use, but everybody wants to take that, chance of learning more about AI, right? So how does Exness use technologies like AI and of course blockchain to break these misconceptions about like finance being impersonal or outdated?
Yeah, Tripti, I must admit, I'm loving your questions, by the way. So thank you very much for giving me these questions. As I mentioned, today I was in the Exness week, which we were talking about some of the innovations that we're going to be implementing within Exness as well, and using AI and blockchain as well. So Exness, yes, is at the forefront of using cutting edge technologies like AI and blockchain. And these technologies help us not only streamline operations, but also creates a more personalized experience for our clients, using maybe some chatbots as well that we may have, but inputted with our data. So AI allows us to offer these tailored insights and risk management tools, taking real-time data points as well. While blockchain also ensures that these transactions are secure and transparent, breaking the stereotype that finance is old-fashioned and impersonal with everything that we do.
Perfect, perfect. That was pretty, straightforward and nice. So, before I move on, I think we have a question from here from one of our viewers. I can just help you show it here. Yeah.
What do I have to do to become a customer service representative in Exness? Well, what I will do is once I've finished these Q&As, I'll put the presentation back to the QR codes and leave it on there if you can, Tripti, for a little bit, just so that they can scan these QR codes.
Yes,
but then
absolutely.
and then reach out to one of our HRBPs. Our hiring managers will be able to also go over all of that. But yeah, if you do make it into Exness, for sure you will be joining a company that really does have that transparency from top bottom down, and the benefits are uncomparable, should I say?
That sounds really promising. And also, Andrew, of course, we could do that. We could have the QR, shown here for the attendees. But however, after the session, you can also put in the links of the profiles through the chat section, like the comment section on
Mm-hmm.
LinkedIn page, and the viewers can also get it from there.
Yeah, will
So
do.
moving on, now, it's all about client. It's all about, whom you are serving, right? So how do you maintain a client satisfaction while continuously innovating its, trading systems?
Yes, client satisfaction is key. And again, thank you for this question. And that's why we always put the client's experience first when innovating. We listen closely to the feedback and adapt our systems accordingly by continuously improving our platforms, whether through better trading tools, more personalized service, or faster execution times, which is a big thing that people are asking about, right? About the faster execution times. And we do have an extremely fast execution time, by the way. But we ensure that our innovations align with the client's need. But we must remember the real power of innovation lies not in the technology itself, but in its ability to transform the experiences, elevate services, and bring our vision to life as well. And this listening is key to our clients, and that's where we take it very, very seriously.
Indeed, indeed. So it seems Exness is not just promising for the employees, but also for the clients, right? It's both
Yes,
way.
100%. And that's what makes you come to, feel good to come to the office every day, is
Yeah.
that the client are at the forefront of everything that we do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's really good to hear. So, what are the career opportunities that you think Exness can offer to the tech professionals who are looking forward to their career growth, and how they can contribute towards its growth, to the
Yeah.
company's growth, of course.
Of course, we're here at the tech fair as well, which is again an absolute pleasure. So tech professionals are definitely the market that we're looking, but it's open. Obviously, we've got to remember that the financial industry is open to all different types of career paths as well. But yes, at Exness, tech professionals are the backbone of our innovation. So we offer opportunities in software development, AI, cybersecurities, and so much more. Whether you're enhancing trading platforms or working with AI algorithms, you're playing a direct role in shaping the future of global finance as well. And tech professionals are critical to our ongoing growth and ability to lead within this industry. So there's many opportunities.
Correct. So, guys, you heard him. I think all it takes is a little research that you have to do, or join us at our event, on 10th of October, and you'll get to know more about it. So, just a couple of more questions. Like you already mentioned about, transparency and ethical standards that,
Yeah.
fintech industries or companies have or should have. But how do Exness take those, do you have any standards in this fast evolving industry?
Sorry, any standards?
Yes, like ethical standards, like anything that you maintain with.
Uh, Internally. Okay. Sorry, I
Yes,
didn't.
I mean,
Okay.
yes, yeah. The
Okay.
steps,
Sorry.
or
Sorry.
the process you have to maintain these ethical standards.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, there was just a little bit of a delay, but just all good. Now I
No
can
worries.
hear you. So transparency, yeah, of course, it's ingrained with everything that we do. We do have these strict compliance protocols, regular audits, and open communication channels for both employees and clients as well. So our ethics are not just about meeting regulatory requirements, but it is also about building this long-term trust with our clients and our partners. This commitment to transparency also helps us to stay ahead of the rapidly changing environments as well. So again, it's within our employees, but also the big part that we've always got to remember is about our clients and our partners. And again, I don't want it to sound like it's just about clients and partners. Of course, they are the main drivers of our business. And again, if I feel that I'm coming to an office like Exness, where this is on their mindset about this ethical, this transparency in this fast evolving markets, and there's many brokers out there. So we've got to be as transparent as the markets are growing. And knowing that I'm coming to a company like Exness, again, it just gives me that reassurance that I'm actually working for a company that has that as their forefront of their decision-making processes. And it just gives me a sense of
Yeah.
security as well.
Absolutely. I think having these kind of transparency standards, or maintaining that transparent relationship, also builds that environment and makes it more positive and safer for everyone in the surrounding environment.
100%. 100%.
So just one last question to you. How can professionals transition from any other industries to fintech? What do you suggest?
Yeah, this is another good one because I'm living proof of it, to be honest, where I went from property to the fintech
Yeah.
industry. But yeah, fintech is a space that values diverse skill sets. It brings off, and that's why I said it's not just about the technology side. There's all different departments that are bringing into this into the fintech industry. So if you're coming from another industry, which some of you may be, what I would probably suggest is focus on how your current skills can transfer into the financial industry. Whether you have a background in tech, sales, or whatever it is like marketing, there's room for you in fintech. It's all about being adaptable, willing to learn new things, and ready to embrace a fast evolving sector as well. And one of the great things about working at Exness, as we mentioned about, there is an onboarding process. So you don't need to have a background in finance to be able to thrive in this industry as well. We do recognize that tech professionals come from various industries, and that's completely okay. As I said, what we aim to do is bring in the best of the best within your field. When it comes down to finance, you leave that to us, because when you join us, we have a comprehensive onboarding training program, which I must, as we mentioned, is something that I do personally as well. So if you do join us, you will probably end up coming through an onboarding training with myself anyway, to get up to speed within the financial industry. But as I said, it's more about that adaptability and willingness to learn. If you've got that, you will be just fine within this. If anything, even better.
Absolutely. Because as long as you have your skill set with you, I think you can thrive in any environment and anything. It's
Exactly.
just like having ingredients, and I mean, you can make any recipe out of it, right? You just need
Yeah.
the ingredients, and you have the ingredients with you.
That's right. One person's going to build one cake, one person's going to build a different cake. It's the same thing at the end of the day. It's cake and
Exactly.
we still eat it.
Exactly. I mean, like also with one ingredient, you can make so many dishes. So, and of course, with Andrew on the onboarding team, guys, you will be able to make much more better dishes. So
100%.
thank you so much, Andrew. I think that was the question all from my end, and your insights, whatever you shared with us through your journey, your experience in Exness, in the organization, or overall in the fintech, did give us some beneficial insights, and it will definitely help our viewers here to understand more about the industry, the organization itself, and maybe they'll dive deeper into its opportunities that they can take from it. So
Excellent.
thank you so much. But we do have a little time limitation, which is why we have to bring the session to an end. But however, before we wrap this up, do you have anything that you would like to add from your end for our viewers today?
Yeah, again, thank you for having me, and thank you for everybody that's participated in it. I just want to say to everyone out there, whether you're thinking about getting into the fintech or just curious about what we do here, this is an industry that's full of opportunity. So stay focused, keep learning, and don't be afraid to take risks. The future of finance is bright, and there's room for everyone to make an impact. So again, thank you so much. And if we do see people come from here, I look forward to seeing you in the onboarding training programs, and stay blessed.
Thank you so much, Andrew, and thank you so much for your active participation. Guys, it's a quick update. If you want to know more about the opportunities at Exness and know more about Exness, they are joining us in one of our events that's happening next week. So you can check out the event details from our website. And of course, the other locations as well. So if you have anything that you want to know more about Tech Jobs Fair, please log on to techjobsfair.com and you will get more information there. And once again, thank you so much, Andrew, for joining us. Thank you, all of you, for joining us today. Until next time, take care and have a good day. But I am sharing the QR here. Maybe you can, have a look at it. Yes.
There we go.
Guys, we're leaving here for a couple of minutes. So you want to scan and reach out through them, you can do that. Feel free to do that.
Yes, please take a screenshot, maybe save it just in case.
Yeah,
But
make the use of technology. Take a screenshot.
yeah. But again, thank you so much, Tripti, and thank you everybody for listening as well. It's an absolute pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you guys.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you all. Have a good day.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good day. Bye-bye.